In this video, we're going to show you how to replace a transmission mount on your Volkswagen Passat. This is going to be located in the engine bay. Let's get started. Using a 10mm socket, we're going to loosen the two terminals for the battery. We're going to remove the negative terminal first, and then the positive. Using a 13mm socket, remove the bolt for the battery hold down. Remove the battery hold down. Remove the battery. Using a 10mm socket, we're going to remove the two bolts for the ECU. Remove the two bolts. Pop the power steering reservoir hose out of the bracket. Remove the reservoir from the bracket. Pop up the two grommets for the ECU and move it over to the side. Using a clip tool, we're going to pop the harness out of the bracket. Using a 10mm socket, remove the two bolts for the battery tray. Remove the two bolts. And remove the battery tray. We're going to open the plastic trim for the harness. Right here, we have a plastic clip for our harness. Remove the trim clip for the harness. We have one more plastic door that we need to open. Pry on it, open it up, pull the positive cable out of it, and remove the plastic trim piece. The plastic trim piece is held to that bracket by these plastic clips. You have to push on the side of them and pull straight up to remove them. There's one in the back side right here, and there's two more in the front side right here and here. Here we are under the car, looking up at our splash shield. We're going to use a T45 bit, and we're going to remove the three rear screws. You should have two more right here and here. Ours only has one. Using a T25 bit, remove the four screws on the sides of the splash shield. Do the same thing on the other side. Remove the engine splash shield. We're going to use a jack to jack up the motor. Slide it under the vehicle. We're going to jack up our motor right at the meeting of our motor and our transmission. You'll be able to see your flywheel lift up until you just have enough pressure off of the transmission. Using an 18mm socket, we're going to break the bolts free. These are the two going into the transmission. Remove the two bolts. Using a 16mm socket, we're going to loosen and remove the 4 bolts for the mount. Remove the bolts and remove the mount. Install the mount into the vehicle and get the bolts started. Get all of the bolts started by hand and snug them down. Snug down the 4 bolts. Install the bolts through the mount into the transmission. Get these started by hand. Snug the bolts down. Torque the bolts to 60 Newton meters. If you're using new bolts, you can do an additional 90 degrees. If you're not using a new bolt, get them nice and tight. Remove the jack out from under the vehicle. Install the splash shield into place. Be sure that all of your large tabs go in and all of your small tabs stay out. Install the bolts. Get the 3 bolts in the rear started. There should be 2 more on these outsides. We only have 1. Go down the side installing all of the screws. You should have 4 on each side. Go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Using a T45 bit, snug up the rear 3 bolts. Torque the 4 mount bolts to 60 Newton meters. Install the plastic tray. Install the plastic stay for the harness in front. Close the cover for the harness. Install the positive cable into the bracket and close the door. Install the battery tray down into place. Get the 2 bolts started. Snug the bolts down. Install the ECU bracket onto the battery tray. Push it down on the 2 grommets. The long bolt is going to go on the outside, and the short bolt will go on the inside. Snug down the 2 bolts. Install the power steering reservoir into the bracket. Get it lined up and push down into place. Install the hose into the bracket. Install the battery. Install the battery tie-down bracket. Get the bolt started by hand. Snug the bolt down. Install the positive battery cable. Snug it down. Install the negative cable. Snug it down, and you're good to go.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.